Hello YouTube, this is Roxy Firewave Lawyer Mom. Today we're going to talk about spring. We're going to talk about Easter baskets. I'm going to let you in on what's in my kids' Easter baskets this year, so stay tuned.
We'll be free. So forget the fear, come out of hiding, breathe in the air. We are deciding now. Let's get carried away, yeah. With every day you feel yourself get...
All right, everybody, welcome to Firewave Lawyer Mom. I hope you enjoy my channel. I hope you enjoy my videos. Today, we are going to be talking all about spring, and I'm also going to give you guys a sneak peek in what is in my kids' Easter baskets and what I do to shop for my kids' Easter presents and how I get it all put together and the meaning behind it. It's going to be a great video today and I'm really excited. If you are new here, make sure that if you love these videos to hit the subscribe button. Also hit the like button if you like my videos. It really helps my videos get kind of more out there so that other people can see them. And definitely make a comment if you want to see more videos on the topic that I'm doing today or anything else regarding homeschool and mom life. Today we're going to talk about spring, and we're going to talk about what are the kinds of things that I do to celebrate the season of spring in my homeschool and in my home in general. Now, I have been saying this for a long time as far as in my other videos. I am a big fan of the seasons and celebrating the seasons and welcoming the seasons into our homes. I really believe that it's a great way for kids to learn a lot about, you know, what it is when things start to change, when the seasons start to change, because I truly believe that throughout the entire year, the world, everybody, you know, is going through this process. We start with, you know, the winter. The year starts in the winter time, then we go into spring, then we go into summer and fall. And so I really love showing my children all the changes, the beautiful changes that happen during the seasons. And so as you know, during my circle time is when we try to focus on the seasons. And what I do is, if you guys want to check out what my circle time looks like, in the description box below, a link to my circle time. But what I do is on Mondays, we have a seasonal circle time theme. And so I'm doing a really great program that is by keeping my kinders busy. And she's from Teacher to Pay Teachers, and she does a wonderful spring curriculum. She does all the seasons curriculum for kindergarten to second grade age. We follow that curriculum and really go through and dive into the seasons. And she does really great PowerPoint presentations and stuff. It's really, really fun. I'm gonna link it below so you guys can check it out. But I want to show you guys one of the things that we do to celebrate the seasons are bringing in books. So we have a library in our homeschool room. It's not a very large one. It's basically 2 shelves that have books. And I change those books out throughout the seasons, throughout the year. And I kind of put that stuff so that my kids can kind of strew and, you know, read the books as they're in the, you know, in the homeschool room and hanging out, to look at these books that have to do with the season. And so I'm going to give you some of my top picks of books that I recommend that you guys purchase for, you know, their Easter theme and spring theme. So both of them all together. But if you don't homeschool your kids, it's still a great idea to bring these books into your home, because you can either read to them at night, you could read these books to them, or have them for them to read to you. And it's really great to have a good library of books, whether you homeschool or not, because it's so important that children have that ability to be able to sit down and go into another world, a magical world, and dive into a book. I really, really love reading. My children, my oldest child is a very advanced reader, and it's just because I constantly would fill my room with books, my home with books. I really believe that this has contributed to her love of reading and to the ease that she has in reading. My little one is in kindergarten, so she's still kind of learning how to read, and we're really working on it. She also loves for me to read to her as well. So here are some of the great books that I have for the Easter and spring season. The first one is, I love the Bernstein Bears series. So this first book is called The Very First Easter by the Bernstein Bears. And I really love the Bernstein Bears, both their videos and their books. They really teach kids a lot of amazing lessons. It's kind of very wholesome. You really can't ever worry about what's in a Bernstein Bear book because it really is not controversial. And I love that because I feel like sometimes, you know, books try to give kids a certain message that you may or may not agree with or get into some kind of a political theory or something like that. And I really don't like that. I just want kids to be kids and really learn life lessons. And so this is a wonderful Bernstein Bear book. I got it actually at Hobby Lobby. It was about, I think it was like $4 or $5. It really wasn't expensive, but it's beautiful. It really goes through the very first Easter and it shows the Bernstein Bears celebrating the first Easter. And I really, really love this book. I also have another one called The Bernstein Bears and the Easter Story. Okay, both books I really, really love. The next one that I have is called The Garden, the Curtain, and the Cross. This is more of an Easter book, and I really love it because it has a beautiful message and a beautiful story about salvation history. What happened that led us up to Easter? And so it talks about the Garden of Eden, obviously how he created man and how he created them in his image and he wanted them to live, you know, happy lives in the Garden of Eden. And then he talks about how they were banished from the garden after Adam and Eve sinned, and then they were kicked out, and there was a curtain that was put on the garden with two angels that were guarding it, saying they weren't allowed to come back in. But then it goes into the cross and how the cross helped to redeem us, redeem humanity, and make right the wrong that Adam and Eve had done through the cross and through the blood of Jesus. And so it's a beautiful book. I love it. It's more of it's just a regular Christian book, so it's not like a specific denomination, but it's really a wonderful story and the pictures are amazing. The illustrations are just beautiful. It's a great book to read during the Easter time. The next one is called When Spring Comes. I love this book. It's so beautiful. It's such a cute story. It basically talks about what are the things that happen when spring comes. It kind of goes into the transition between winter and spring. So it talks about how if you wait, an egg will become a bird. A seed will start growing. And then it talks about, do you like mud? Do you like mud puddles? I hope you like umbrellas. And so it just talks about the change of season. And spring will call out the willows and new kittens too. So it's really a wonderful story about when spring comes and what are the kinds of changes that kids are going to see. Now we here in Florida, so we don't really see a lot of like big changes from winter to spring because we live in a tropical climate, but definitely it's wonderful for kids, even if they don't live in a climate where they see a lot of change of seasons, for them to know that these are the kinds of things that are happening, that this new life is coming as a result of spring. My next book is just a National Geographic. I really love these National Geographic kids books. They're really great little readers that kids have. They're super simple for kids to read on their own. This one's called Seed to Plant. And it just talks about what happens to a seed and how it begins to grow, and it goes into all the different types of seeds and how they grow and what their flowers bloom from these seeds and how from a small seed a huge tree can grow. It's really, really an awesome little book. And again, it's a level 1 reader, so younger children can read it. Even, you know, beginning readers can read it. The next book that I have is called A Thief Who Stole Heaven. And this is a beautiful book by the author Raymond Arroyo. Now, he is a Catholic author, and he just creates really wonderful stories. This book that he just came out with is all about the Easter story, and it kind of puts a really cool perspective to the Easter story, and it's really beautiful. Again, it has amazing illustrations, tells a wonderful story about a thief and what happens. It's just really, really cool. I'm going to kind of show you here a little bit. I'm sorry about the glare to have some lighting coming in, but it's really just a wonderful story. Again, he's a wonderful Catholic author, but you know, anybody from any Christian denomination can really enjoy this book as well. The next one that I have, and this one's more for St. Patrick's Day, is called How to Catch a Leprechaun. And we had so much fun. So we had St. Patrick's Day last week, and we read this book at the beginning of St. Patrick's Day and had a ball. We loved this story. It's about a little leprechaun who goes into someone's house and kind of wreaks havoc. And the children are trying to catch the leprechaun so he can stop making all these crazy messes. We love this book. It's so, so awesome. In fact, the leprechaun did come into our house and do some crazy stuff. Turned our toilet water green, turned the kids' milk green, just did a lot of tricky things with toilet paper and all kinds of stuff. We really enjoyed this book. It was really cool to see the kids kind of like look around for the leprechaun. We also created some leprechaun traps to see if we could try to trap the leprechaun. So this is a great book. Didn't have it for St. Patrick's Day this year, but definitely think of putting it on your book list for next year. Next one is called, it's another National Geographic Kids, and it's called Everything Spring. This is a book that was recommended from the curriculum that I told you about, Keeping My Kinders Busy, the Teacher Pay Teacher site. It's a wonderful book. It talks about what happens with nature during the spring season. What does nature do, and how does nature start to kind of come out from hibernation and from all of the things that they were doing in preparation for winter and the winter season. So this is another one that has beautiful illustrations. The words are not too hard. Intermediate, beginning to intermediate readers can really enjoy this book as well. The next one that I have is called The Littlest Donkey. And this is a little tale about 4 donkeys, and they all lived in the Mount of Olives in Israel. So this is an Easter book some 2,000 years ago, and Sonny, one of the donkeys, tried his best to become significant like his older brothers. Now remember, during Palm Sunday, Jesus rode into Jerusalem on a donkey, and so this book really kind of gets that Bible passage and kind of makes it into this beautiful story, and I really love it. We're going to be reading this book actually on Palm Sunday so that the kids can kind of get a little bit more involved in it and more understanding of what the day is all about. So this is another really great one. The last one that I have for you is called Dogwoods, A Legend of the South. Now, this is another Easter book. It's such a beautiful book. In fact, I didn't even know the legend of the dogwood myself. I never really knew about it, but it's basically a flower that grows in the South. And the legend is that the tree from which this flower comes from was the same wood that was used in the cross of Jesus. And so it links this beautiful flower to Christ and to Easter. It's basically an Easter flower. So it talks about the symbolism of it. It talks about how the middle of the flower actually looks like a crown of thorns. And I read this book actually with my kids today, and during circle time, and they loved it. They were so in awe at how this flower is so associated with Easter. And you know, I truly don't believe in coincidences, right? God has a perfect plan. I kind of believe in this legend. I think it's amazing that, you know, this dogwood, and if you live in the South, you probably have dogwoods everywhere, and the children will definitely see them in a different way once they read this book. It's really beautiful. That's pretty much all of my top favorite picks for spring as far as books are concerned. So now I'm going to show you guys what is in my kids' Easter basket. So before I turn the camera around and show you guys what is in my kids' Easter baskets, I just wanted to give you a little bit of a kind of a heads up so that when you see what I have bought them, that you guys kind of understand where I was coming from when I chose all of the things I chose for their Easter baskets. So if you go out there to a lot of stores, they sell for Easter a lot of kind of like cheapy things, right? You know, they sell like little trinkets and stuff and little plastic things. I'm not really a big fan of that. I really want Easter to be, their Easter baskets to be something meaningful, things that they can enjoy. I'm a huge fan of getting them crafts and things that they can actually do, especially because spring break time is coming, and you know, we really are not a big screen family. We try to limit screens as much as possible. And so I try to get them for their Easter baskets a lot of things that they can do here at home so that they can avoid the screens. And so you're going to see a lot of fun activities. I hope that this inspires you to kind of change your mindset with regard to Easter baskets. For me, my Easter baskets are more like little spring preparation kits that I give them for them to enjoy throughout the spring and the summer months. And so I also include some educational things in there. I really believe that, you know, with Christmas as well, you know, you just don't want to get them these toys that are just going to fill your toy box or fill your playroom, and really, you know, they'll play with it maybe for a couple of days and then kind of let it go, and then it just ends up accumulating as clutter in your home. I really like to be intentional with my gift giving when it comes to Easter, and so I hope that you guys can see that throughout what I got them for Easter. So I have 2 children. I have one who's 6 and one who's 9. They're both girls. So that's kind of the age range that you're going to see these things come about. But you could probably get them for children that are maybe a year or 2 older or younger than that. So I hope to give you guys some great ideas and some inspiration. So let me turn the camera around and show you what I've got. All right, everyone, so I'm going to show you guys what's in my 6-year-old's Easter basket. Now, again, I'm in my room today because I don't obviously want them to see what they're getting for Easter. You know, if the lighting's a little bit crazy, I'm sorry about that, but you know, I'm doing the best I can. So the first thing is I did get most of the things for both of my girls' Easter baskets at Target. I really love Target. They have awesome Easter little things for them to have, lots of spring stuff. And what I love about it is that when I go to Target, it's like one and done. I don't need to go to multiple stores. I can pretty much get everything there. So that's kind of my meaning behind what I got them. It's just really, you know, I'm a busy mom, so I don't have time to be going to a bunch of different stores. So I think you'll really love what I got. So the first thing I found was this super cute little sponge. It's a loofah sponge for bathing, and it's in the shape of an ice cream cone, and I thought it was so cute. My kids really love ice cream, so I found this at the Target Dollar Spot. Actually, it wasn't at the Dollar Spot. It's the More Than Magic brand at Target, so I thought it was really cute. Then I got her, like I said, I really love getting them little activities that they can do. And again, I'm sorry for the lighting and the glare. These are little Save the Bees seeds that they can plant in this little egg carton, and they can watch the flowers grow, and the bees come and pollinate these flowers. So I thought it was really cute for spring. I think I'm going to incorporate it into my homeschool as something that we do to, you know, as part of our gardening. And so this is a really cute one. I also got it for my 9-year-old as well. So you can find this also at the Target Dollar Spot, and it was only $3. What kid doesn't like bubbles? So I definitely got them each a little bubble wand for them to enjoy outside when they play. I also got my 6-year-old a little slap bracelet activity. They're basically mix and match, and they're Disney princesses. Again, so sorry for the glare, but they're really cute. They can design their own little bracelets and, you know, swap them out between the bands. And so I thought this was really cute for her as well. I got also these, I found these also at the Target Dollar Spot. My Target really had a lot of awesome stuff. I got these little mosaics. My daughter loves mosaics. I mean, if your kids haven't seen these, they're so cool. They are basically peel and stick, and they stick and make a little mosaic. They have designs for boys and for girls. But what I love is that this really entertains my little one. It helps also with fine motor to do these little mosaics. And I like to put these out for centers, and also I take them to restaurants. I'm really big on having activities for them at restaurants. I don't like my kids to be on phones or screens. So this is definitely something that's on the go. They can take it in the car and do it. And it's really, really awesome. I also got them this little rainbow catcher, also at the Target Dollar Spot. It has a little rainbow, it just has, they can make a little stained glass, and then once they're done painting it, they can stick it in their window. And it's really cute little rainbow and clouds. I also got them like some little Easter stickers I got at Hobby Lobby for like, I think it was like $1. It really was not expensive at all. Also got at Hobby Lobby this little sticker activity book, and it's from the brand The Beginner's Bible. And so it just has stickers and scenes from the Easter story, and they can put in the stickers where they are indicated here and here. And I thought it was really cute for her to be able to do probably while we are at Easter Sunday Mass, you know, kind of a long Mass. You know, I like to have something for them to do that's related to the Mass so that they can kind of keep busy but also involved in what we're celebrating. Also love, again, Bernstein Bears is one of my favorite collections, and I found this really cute one at Hobby Lobby, and it's called Love is Kind, Thank You, You're Welcome. And another great book in the series. Also got some Kinetic Sand. I found this also at Target, and it has this is actually an Easter theme, and it smells like jelly beans, which I'm actually really excited. I actually love playing with Kinetic Sand. It's very therapeutic. So if your kids leave Kinetic Sand lying around, like, and you're having a stressful day, like, just put it, you know, grab it, and it's really, like, I don't know, it's kind of a stress reliever thing. It's really cool. I got these also at Target. Then I got these little fuse beads. We love these. These are also called peller beads, and they're great little beads that you kind of put into a pattern, and then you iron them, and it forms, you know, whatever it is that you're designing. And I love these because they can give you, you know, this actually comes with a little keychain. So whatever they make, it turns into a keychain, which is pretty cool. Again, this is at the Target dollar spot. Also got them, I mean, what summer isn't amazing without a bunch of balloons? These are my favorite. I got a pack for each of them. They love them. They just fill them up and have little water balloon fights. It's a fun thing they can do. What we usually do is we don't have a pool, but we turn on the sprinklers and just have them run around crazy and use these little bunch of balloons, and they really love them. I also got my 6-year-old some little, again, this is from the Artist Dollar spot, and these are little animal stamps. Again, sorry for the glare, but they're little animal stamps, and they have 6 of them, and it's just little animals, and they can just, my child loves to just get the little stamps and make different drawings and things like that. So I thought these were really cute. My daughter also likes Pete the Cat. She's a huge Pete the Cat fan. We're big Pete the Cat fans. We love their books and the series. So I got her the Pete the Cat 5 Little Bunnies for Easter. And then I also got from Costco, this is actually from Costco, it was $8, which I think is pretty cheap for like such a large book that's, you know, hardbound. These are 5-minute Pete the Cat stories, and I love the 5-minute stories series because whenever your child like wants a little story before bedtime and is like, please read me a story, you know, these stories are literally only 5 minutes to read, and I love it because you still kind of get the story, but it's not going to be something that drags on forever. You know how kids are, they love dragging on bedtime routines. So love this series, and it comes in on not only just Pete the Cat, but Disney also has some 5-minute stories. You can get a lot of those at Costco. I also got her a little kite. These are little micro kites. I found these at the dollar spot. I think they were about like $3. They weren't really expensive at all. And I love kites. My husband's a firefighter, and his fire station is actually next to like a big open field where they fly kites. So we go to visit Daddy at work. They can bring their kites with them and fly them. So these are awesome for spring. And of course, you know, no Easter is complete without, you know, bunny erasers and candy. So I got these little bunny erasers at the Target dollar spot also. They are just, you know, little chocolate bunnies, and they can use these for homeschool. And I also got them, of course, no Easter's complete without candy. My daughter loves M&Ms, so I got the little M&M. Like I said, I don't like to give a lot of candy Easter. I'm more into the educational and crafts and things like that. So just a little bit of celebration is fine. I got them that as well. And I also got her the little shell Kinetic Sand as well, and this is more for travel. I do like to, you know, kind of just grab paper plates, and if we're at a restaurant and they're getting fussy, I like to kind of give them something to do, and I really love Kinetic Sand for that. My baskets, I got these are the baskets that I have. I already put the grass inside, and these are from Target also. They were about $12, and I know that's a little bit expensive kind of for an Easter basket, but you know, I really wanted something that was large enough to fit everything in. And also, you know, something I can reuse for the following year. So this is something that I can take, you know, multiple years as well, and they can also use them for their Easter egg hunt as well. So I thought these were really cute. They have a really cute fabric inside that's Easter print. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys what I got for my 9-year-old. So for my daughter, started with this little loofah sponge. It's so cute. I thought it was amazing because it's shaped like an ice cream cone. So I think she's going to get a kick of this at bath time. It's a loofah sponge. The next thing I got was just some little Easter stickers, and these I got at Hobby Lobby, and this one is from the Target Dollar Spot. And just to see, it's just little fun stickers that you can put on different things, like on your mug, you know, on her iPad. Just she can put these little stickers on there. Daughter loves hair and, you know, earrings and things like that, little accessories. So I got her from Cat and Jack these little hair accessories. I also got her these little earrings, also from Cat and Jack. Hopefully this is, you can see them up close, but they have, you know, little spring earrings and little bunnies and things like that. And the next thing I got was these are all just things from Target Dollar Spot. This is I'm sorry you guys for the glare. This is from Raya the Last Dragon, which is the new Disney movie that came out. Just some chalk. Kids love to do chalk in the springtime. Also got them a little butterfly sun catcher. And these are the kinds of things that I told you about that I like to give them. They're just great for doing projects and little things to keep them off screens. And these are great little tools that I use to help them to kind of find other things to do. And this is really cute because it comes with like stained glass, so they can put it on their window and then the sun shines through them. I found this also at the Target Dollar Spot, and I thought it was so cute. It was a color your own firefly lantern. So you basically, it comes with the little lights, and then it actually has these little patterns. I don't know if you could see them, but it has these little patterns, and so she colors all the little firefly patterns, and then it comes with the lights to attach, and can basically put them in her room as a little night light type of thing. So I thought these were really cute. The next thing I got her was, I love to get books, and again, I'm sorry for the glare. I love to get the kids books for Easter, and one of the things that I love is the Bible Bells. Now, the Bible Bells series is one of my favorite Christian books, and it's just geared for girls, and so basically, these are heroes of the Old Testament of the Bible, and so they are the true princesses that I think girls should look up to outside of the Disney princesses. You know, they're really beautiful role models. It tells the story of these amazing women in the Old Testament that had beautiful virtues and did amazing things. And so this one is, she already has 3 of the books, but these are the 2 that she needed to complete the series. And this one is called Ruth, the Bell of Loyalty. Again, the illustrations are really beautiful. And it's just for girls, you know, and it talks about how she learns about all of these amazing people in the Bible and how they, you know, contributed to the story of salvation. So I really, again, I'm so sorry for the glare, guys. I really love this series. I got her this one, and I also got her the Deborah, the Bell of Leadership. And so these are wonderful for teaching virtue, for just enhancing their faith. Next thing, of course, is I don't like to get a lot of candy. I'm not big on candy, but my daughter does love Peeps. So I found this little pack of Peeps. I think it's the perfect size for going over there to visit Daddy at work, and we love flying kites too. So I thought these were really cute. Again, I got these in the Easter section of Target. But they're really cute little erasers for homeschool. And then I got her, my kids love Kinetic Sand, so obviously a Easter basket cannot be complete without Kinetic Sand. So I found these little shells, and they're great for on the go. I love on the go stuff. And so this would be great, like if they're at a restaurant, can, you know, get like a, you know, ask for them to give them a paper plate or something plastic, a plastic plate, and they could just use this Kinetic Sand, and it's great, great entertainment. So that's what I got for my older daughter for Easter. And I'm going to show you how I put it all together as well. That's what I got them. I hope that this kind of gives you some ideas on how to shop for your Easter baskets. Again, make sure that if you're going to go to like the places that I went to, which is Target, Dollar Spot, that you go early because a lot of the stuff kind of sells out quickly. But hopefully this gives you some inspiration. Definitely, if you like this video, hit the like button. If you like my channel, if you want to see more, make sure that you hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell as well, so that you can be notified when I upload a new video. I'm definitely going to try to upload more videos. I have actually a homeschool update coming up in the next few videos on what I did with all the curriculum that I showed you guys at the beginning of my school year. Wanted to let you know how my first year of homeschool has been going. So definitely stay tuned for that. And if you guys have ideas for what is in your Easter basket, feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to see what you are getting your kids for Easter, what your mindset is, whether or not you like to do all the little kind of knick-knacky toys or whether you like to be intentional about it. Would love to hear back from you guys. And so thank you so much for joining me today, for sticking it out on this video and watching all of these great ideas. And I hope to see you in my next one. Take care. Bye-bye.